What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for another Tottenham update. A nice quick update for you guys today. And first up, we're going to be talking about our captain, our leader, our talisman, Son Heung-min, who has just been named AFC Asian International Player of the Year for the fourth time in the last 6 years, 2 in a row for Sonny as well. Unfortunate news that he's probably not going to make the Man City game, but hopefully he'll be back fit and firing for the game against Aston Villa this weekend.
Yeah, but it's important to be careful with him. We saw when he had that little break how good he was against West Ham. I think the nature of the beast at the moment, he is 32. We do need to manage him carefully, and it looks like that's what we're doing at the moment. And it doesn't even say he's injured. He's just got tightness in his hamstring. They want to be very careful with him. They don't want him to reoccur any injury. So any sort of problem or worry, they're just going to leave him out, and so that when we do have him on the pitch, he's at his very best, and we know he can make a difference. So I think that's the right approach to go with, and hopefully that leads to more performances like he had against West Ham, where he looked at his devastating best. And looking forward to him playing against Aston Villa on Sunday, where he's going to be needed. Villa with their high line, very much a game which Sonny will be licking his lips with. So very important game, and congratulations to him. And it's a competition, as you say, he dominates.
Yeah, apologies. I think it's actually the 7th time he's won it.
7th time.
Yeah, 3 in a row for Sonny.
Hat trick.
So, that is unbelievable stuff. Obviously, back
he likes
in...
hat-tricks, doesn't he, Sonny?
Yeah, I think Kim Min-jae was the last one to win it. That wasn't Sonny. So big up to our main man, Son Heung-min. Next up, just to follow up on the Archie Gray story that we brought you a week ago or so, where a report came out saying that Sevilla, obviously, who now have the sporting director that Leeds used to have, Victor Orta, was very interested in bringing Archie Gray over to Sevilla on loan. However, Fichajes are reporting that Tottenham have now rejected an inquiry from Sevilla for Archie Gray in January. Orta did target a move on loan for Gray due to the lack of playing time Gray has got this season, but seeing as how Sevilla handled our last loan player, I don't think we're going to be doing them any favours anytime soon.
Yeah, and the reality is I think we need Archie Gray. He's our backup right back. He's played left back as well. He's so versatile. He's played a lot of Europa League games. So it's not like a player we're not using. We are using him. We need him. I know he's not getting too much opportunities in the Premier League so far, but I think we're working his development really well. He's still very young. I think he's playing quite a good amount of minutes for a player of his age. So I don't see a problem with how it's going with him at the moment. So there's no need to put him on loan, I think. I don't see how it benefits us or him, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, completely agree. And look, like I said, after the way they handled the Alejo Veliz loan spell, even if Gray wasn't getting the minutes that he was getting in the Europa League, I wouldn't want to see him go over there. Last but not least, let's talk about Johnny Cardozo. Obviously, we have an option to buy him in the summer for 25 million to do with the Giovanni Lo Celso transfer. And ABC Sevilla say that Real Betis believe it's a foregone conclusion that Tottenham will take up the option to sign Johnny Cardozo for 25 million euros next summer. Obviously, he's, I think, USA international, Cardozo, playing week in, week out for Betis at the moment in the midfield with Gio. And apparently he's playing really well.
If you look at him, his last game against Atletico, they beat Atletico 1-0, and he was one of the best players on the pitch, and he was absolutely brilliant. If you look at his stats for that game, like I think the duels won, he won a lot of duels. I think 5 tackles at ball. So also as importantly, he had like 2 key passes as well. So he seems to be a player really good on the ball. Very composed on the ball, has quality, but also works so hard, covers a lot of ground, and a bit of a monster in the duels. And he's still 22, so 21, 22, so very young. Looks like we could have a potential answer to our problems potentially.
The thing is with Cardozo coming in and the squad issues and numbers game that we've had an issue with this season, obviously having to leave Spence out the squad for Europe. You would imagine that one of the midfielders of Bissouma and Bentancur would have to be the fall guys for Cardozo coming in. Which one do you imagine it being?
Got a feeling it might be Bissouma. As much as I think Bissouma is playing well at the moment, and I like Bissouma, but is he? I don't know. I just got a feeling that maybe he's the one we get a bit more money for right now. And maybe if we're looking at someone who's just got a bit more of that mentality, maybe he'd prefer Bentancur. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess Bentancur as well. Look, it's going to be an interesting battle. I think they're both very good players, but also both got flaws as well. So it's going to be an interesting battle. I think probably one of them will have to leave to make room for Cardozo. At the moment, just for consistency basis, I think Bentancur's a bit more consistent. So I'll probably just keep
Basuma
him.
is the one being favoured in the Premier League team at the moment.
Yeah, right now. But Bentancur's being favoured before when he was playing very well. I know now he's out of the team. Basuma's in. It's a very fluid situation. Look, again, two very good players. Maybe we can keep both. And I know maybe Bentancur could be an 8 or whatever, which I don't think is the case at the moment. But things change very quickly in football. Last season, Decky wasn't an 8, now he is. Like, things just change. So we have to wait and see. But if we want an upgrade in 6, I'm not saying Cardozo is definitely that, but, there's no, at the moment, looking at his stats and stuff, he looks like a very good option for there. And so at that price, 20 million or something, if he could be an upgrade for that price, it'd be stupid not to go for it and try our luck. And I guess Basuma and Bentancur will have the whole season to prove themselves and show they should be the one staying. But I do think, if he's coming in, probably one of them will have to make way.
All right, well, there you have it. That is your Tottenham update for today. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts regarding these 3 news stories that we've brought to you today. Thank you, everyone. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.